काया कूड़ विगाड़ काहे नाइए, नाता सो परवान सच कमाइए। हुक्म श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब, पेज 565-566, अंग 565 566, वडहंस महला पहला, छंत एक ओंकार सतगुरु प्रसाद। काया कूड़ विगाड़ काहे नाइए, नाता सो परवान सच कमाइए। जब साच अंदर होए साचा, ताम साचा पाइए। लिखै बाजों सुरत नाही, बोल बोल गवाइए। जिथे जाए बइए भला कहिए, सुरत शब्द ले खाइए। काया कूड़ विगाड़ काहे नाइए। वडहंस महला पहला, एक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद। In this Shabad, Guruji is commenting on the usual practice of the people who go and bathe at the holy places, but still they have all kinds of falsehood, jealousy, and other undesirable things in their mind. They do all kinds of rituals, but then they feel unhappy when some trouble afflicts them. Guruji comments on those kinds of people and tells us what is the right way or the right conduct which can make this life peaceful now and lead us to the path of bliss in the future as well. Guruji says, what is the use of bathing at a holy place when we have already defiled our body with the falsehood and other evil thoughts? Because that bathing alone is approved in God's court when we conduct our life in truth and meditate on God's true name. When there is a truth within, only then is one truthful, and only then one obtains the true God. However, without this thing pre-written by God in one's destiny, one doesn't have such an understanding and then unnecessarily thinking about it. We waste our life. Therefore, wherever we go and sit, we should utter good things and have the word or advice of the Guru inscribed in our conscience. Otherwise, there is no use of taking any bath at holy places after defiling our body with falsehood and evil thoughts. Para 1. तामै केहा कैन ज तुझे कहाया, अमृत हर का नाम मेरे मन पाया। नाम मीठा मने लागा, दुख डेरा ठाया। सुख मन में आए वसया, जाम तैं फुरमाया। नजर तुझ अरदास मेरी, जिन विच आप उपाया। थामै केहा कैन ज तुझे कहाया। Now, showing his inner humility, Guruji addresses God and says, "O God, only when you so motivated me, I uttered your name, and the nectar-like name of God became pleasing to my mind. When the name of God sounded sweet and pleasing to the mind, the abode of sorrow got demolished, and all my pains and sufferings vanished. Yes, when you issued your command, a sense of peace came to pervade in my mind. O God, in this victory against pain and sufferings, I only make a prayer, and the rest is a result of your grace, who has himself created him. Again, O God, I only uttered your name when you made me utter it." Para 2. वारी खसम कढ़ाए किरत कमावना, मंदा किसे नाक झगड़ा पावना। न पाए झगड़ा स्वामी सेती, आप वंजावना। जिसना संगत कर सरी की, जाए क्या रुआवना। जो दयो ऐसे सैना मने कहना, आँख नाही वावना। वारी खसम कढ़ाए किरत कमावना। Now Guruji sheds light on the reasons why at all we come to this world and how we should conduct ourselves. He says, in accordance with our past deeds, the Master makes us play our turn for the human life. Therefore, we shouldn't enter into any quarrel with anybody by saying bad things, because all creatures are as they have been made by God, and deem anybody and to, and to deem anybody as bad is to pick a quarrel with God. We should know that to quarrel with the master is to ruin ourselves. There is no use of having rivalry or fighting with that power in whose company we have to live, or before whom we have to go and cry for relieving us from pain and sufferings. Instead, whatever pain or pleasure he gives, we should gladly accept that, and we shouldn't waste our time and lose God's grace by complaining. We should remember that in accordance with our past deeds, the Master makes us play our turn for human life. Para 3. सब उपायन आप आपे नजर करे, कौड़ा कोई न मांगे मीठा सब मांगे। सब कोई मीठा मंग देखे, खसम फावे सो करे। किछ पुन दान अनेक करनी, मतुल ना समसरे। नानका जिन नाम मिलया कर्म हो आतुर कदे। सब उपायन आप आपे नजर करे. Now Guruji concludes the Shabad by explaining the reality of this word and how it is behaving. He says, "O my friends, God himself has created all, and he himself showers his grace whenever he likes and on whomsoever he likes. The beauty is that nobody asks for any bitter or painful things. All ask for sweet and pleasant things in life. Yes, all try and pray for good things, peace and comfort, but the Master only does what pleases him. Many people do charities and many other such things for the sake of peace and prosperity in their lives, but nothing equals the merit of meditating on God's name. O Nanak, they who have been given the gift of the name, they must have been blessed by the grace of God at some point in the past. However, one should not lose hope, because it is God who has created all, and he himself showers grace on all whenever he chooses." Para 4-1. The message of this Shabad is that we should not pass judgment on others or grumble about our circumstances. We should always thank God for his grace on us and try to live our life truthfully. We should accept all pain and pleasure cheerfully, assuming everything as God's will. We should keep meditating on God's name and praying for his grace. One day, surely he would listen to our prayer. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. SGGSP 565-566. Thank you.